need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm painting. I boost up my rating. You know how I play with toys. Pop out on any occasion, get standing ovations. They can't help it but rejoice. They all wanna follow me, cause I got my foot on the opposition neck and ain't no apology. 100 yards, you know I own all the property. Daddy's home, you know I own all the property. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose.
Foul on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Carolina Panthers. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
All right. I love the Panthers.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
That was well played there defensively. Two tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down Raiders, Carr to Waller.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Former first-rounder Derek Brown living up to the billing on that stop.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Carr. going to get this inside the 30. A Raider first down, Carter Renfro. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
On first down, Carr.
Oh, fucking Carr.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. The left side throw complete to Adams. Down inside the 10. Touchdown. Devontae Adams. 29 yards. And the Raiders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Mayfield. Got his man, Ronnie Anderson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mayfield now. That is caught by Anderson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown Panthers. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Gonzalez good on the extra.
I don't know why I always
and we
talk
are
about
tied at 7.
Formation. Should know that that's 5 guys.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25.
Oh, shit.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
What now?
These two teams all tied after one. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing now is Carr. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Carr finding Waller there for the Vegas first.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. That's good for 28 yards.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
On 2nd and very short, Carr. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that you're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make the play enough, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Carr to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
I don't really feel like Waller would have dropped that in real life, though.
Carr going to go on 4th down.
What?
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
The
The
most
Raiders
athletic
try it on
fucking
4th down,
dude
but
in
to
the
no
planet.
avail. And the Panthers will get the football
Jesus.
back. So the defense has to
Leave that
stay out
down
and get
here.
one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
Crazy, bro.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Thomas brings it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
First down. Still not over it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 27. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Still 9 remaining on second down. Mayfield. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
First half.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Robbie Anderson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Got that back down.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25.
But I mean, honestly, no. The Panthers do have really good corners, though. I won't act like they don't. They are a bit extra with it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now Carr. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's
forgot the
inside
fucking forgot the fucking play clock was running, bro.
Pick up the 25.
Literally forgot.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
First down.
Who is the safety?
Xavier Woods with a pick. There he goes.
Oh, Xavier Woods.
And his guys have got back in the closing stages in the first half. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
Crazy, though. It's a bad read, though. I deserve that.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So intermission, it's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Each team making their final preparations for this second half. We're about ready, too, as we'll send you back up to Charlotte and rejoin Brandon and Charles at Bank of America Stadium.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Excuse me. Yeah.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most...
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight.
It's not open, folks.
Force the incompletion on first down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Fucking greatest safety in the fucking planet.
Now Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one. It's 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there's no space available. And incompletion as a result.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Carr now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
The kick by Carlson is good.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they give the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Carr now on first down. And it's
finally.
Touchdown Raiders.
Safety.
Darren Waller with a touchdown grab for Derek Carr. And the Raiders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a first down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down, Mayfield.
Nope.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Jonathan Abram picks it. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Here's Carr to throw.
Oh, you got me.
That's
I did not expect you to run back at the goddamn D-line.
The Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That was clever.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Second down and goal. Carr. Trying to improvise. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
A throw there, but that's going
no way a pass rush should be in if we got one of those.
Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the side.
I should have been able to see that.
Could get it.
All right, tackle is just
so Carr
absolute
exits on 4th
ass.
down, and on comes Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. Carlson able to put this one through, and with that they take the lead here 20-17.
Well, they come through with 3 after forcing the turnover. But CD, second half, you're starting inside the red zone. Obviously, they would have liked 6 out of that.
Absolutely, because that's all you're thinking is how do you get it into the end zone? You want the field goal to be the last resort. In this case, they gave it a great try, but did have to settle for 3.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Anthony Averett picks it. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
So that a real wrench thrown in now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the 3rd quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
So they'll get another shot
what
on
the
offense
fuck happened to this kick?
And now the kick is away.
Oh, man.
Take it at the 15, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Like, literally didn't register my first step, bro.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train? And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Here's Mayfield. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey.
Oh, yeah.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield now. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Mayfield with it once more.
Ooh.
Through left side, McCaffrey's got it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because they're...
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Panthers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. It's a room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mayfield off the play fake. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Carr going to throw here.
That thing is open.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got
It's crazy
to him
how
as he
fucking good this
released it.
defense is.
And it's 2nd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide, because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy that's going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Back to throw, Carr. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Carr. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
Get in if you're dropping
90 seconds remaining on the clock.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Throw for it on 4th down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
This game has been a lesson, a clinic in how to throw the football. I mean, even with a big lead, they're not turning off the engine. They're not getting off the gas at all. They plan to keep going at them, and it's working for them.
Here's Jacobs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Carr going to look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the run. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And Carr's going to keep it himself. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Keeps it on the sneak. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand.
Of course he didn't get it.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So Frankly, to me, it's all the...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A big pickup there. Without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Doesn't feel like your team helps you out a lot, but
that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
So this is a victory for the Las Vegas.
what is this dude? He's number 90 on this team, bro. Why is he so fucking agile? Ooh. I was open too. Yeah, that was open too. There was another thing, but I was trusting that Waller right there for sure. Now on this one, why did I get sacked? So why was nothing open? Oh, there was something open by, well, I was looking at him. But for whatever reason, this nigga just loops around my whole line. Like, that's just so stupid, bro. Who is this?